The year 2025 looms large in American politics. Like it or not, 2025 represents the next opportunity for a change in presidential leadership. Enter Project 2025, a sweeping initiative by the Heritage Foundation, a prominent conservative think tank. Think of it as their version of a New Year's resolution, but with more paperwork. This ambitious project lays out a comprehensive roadmap for a potential Republican administration to reshape the American government. Because who doesn't love a good roadmap? It outlines a vision for a smaller federal government, a stronger national defense, and maybe fewer potholes, and a return to traditional values. Cue the Norman Rockwell paintings. With the 2024 election cycle heating up, this project serves as a rallying cry for conservatives eager to implement their vision for America. Hey, get your popcorn ready. However, Project 2025 has also ignited fierce debate, with Democrats viewing it as a threat to progress on social justice, economic equality, and environmental protection. In other words, it's like a political family feud. The battle lines are drawn, setting the stage for a clash of ideologies that will shape the future of American politics. Grab your popcorn and junior mints, folks. This is going to be a show. Project 2025 is structured around 5 key pillars, like a very ambitious game of Jenga, each representing a major area of focus for reshaping the federal government. No pressure, right? First, the policy blueprint lays out specific recommendations across areas like healthcare, education, energy, and foreign policy. Basically, a to-do list for the nation. Second, personnel preparation focuses on identifying and training a new generation of conservative leaders. Think of it as a political boot camp. Third, administrative efficiency targets streamlining the federal bureaucracy by reducing regulations and promoting accountability. Because who doesn't love a good spring cleaning? Fourth, regulatory reform seeks to roll back regulations that conservatives view as burdensome. Out with the old, in with the less old. Finally, judicial appointments emphasizes appointing conservative judges who adhere to a strict interpretation of the Constitution. No room for creative writing here. These pillars are interconnected, designed to work in concert to advance a conservative agenda. Like a well-rehearsed dance routine, together they form a comprehensive strategy for a potential Republican administration, or as they like to call it, the master plan. For Republicans, Project 2025 represents a bold vision for restoring America's greatness, and maybe even finding that missing sock from the laundry. They see it as a necessary corrective to years of overreach and misguided policies by Democrats. Like a GPS recalculating after a wrong turn. At the heart of their vision lies a deep belief in the power of free markets, limited government, and individual responsibility. And perhaps a little bit of luck. Republicans view the key priorities of Project 2025 as essential for unleashing economic growth, creating jobs, and ensuring American prosperity. Because who doesn't love a good job? They argue that reducing taxes and regulations will spur investment, innovation, and entrepreneurship, and maybe even make Mondays a bit more bearable. Moreover, Republicans see Project 2025 as a way to restore faith in American institutions and promote traditional values, like apple pie and baseball. For Republicans, Project 2025 is about winning the future and ensuring that America remains a beacon of hope and opportunity, and maybe even a place where the Wi-Fi always works. Democrats view Project 2025 with skepticism and alarm, like spotting a spider in the shower. They see it as an attempt to dismantle the social safety net and roll back progress on civil rights and social justice, as if someone hit the rewind button on a bad movie. Democrats believe in a government that actively works to create a more just and equitable society, not one that plays hide-and-seek with fairness. They argue that Project 2025's focus on tax cuts and deregulation will disproportionately benefit the wealthy and corporations, like giving the cookie jar to the cookie monster. They fear that cuts to social programs will harm the most vulnerable, including seniors, children, and low-income families, essentially leaving them out in the cold without a sweater. Moreover, Democrats express concern that Project 2025's emphasis on traditional values will erode the rights of women, LGBTQ+ individuals, and minority groups, like trying to fit a square peg into a round hole. They see it as their duty to resist this agenda and offer a progressive alternative that prioritizes the common good, because after all, who doesn't love a happy ending? Central to Project 2025 is the Heritage Foundation's detailed 180-day transition plan. Think of it as a political sprint with a side of caffeine. This plan outlines a rapid-fire series of actions for a potential Republican administration to take immediately upon assuming office. No time for coffee breaks here. The goal is to capitalize on the momentum of a new administration and swiftly implement their conservative agenda. Blink and you might miss it. The plan focuses on 6 key areas, including executive orders, a comprehensive legislative agenda, and swift regulatory overhaul. It's like a political to-do list on steroids. Cabinet and agency appointments would be made swiftly to ensure key positions are filled with individuals committed to the project's goals. Speed dating for government jobs, anyone? Interagency coordination would be prioritized to ensure that different government agencies are working in sync. Think of it as a bureaucratic dance-off. Finally, a robust public communication strategy would be employed to build public support for the new administration's policies. Because who doesn't love a good PR campaign? Project 2025 stands as a stark reminder of the deep ideological divisions in contemporary American politics. It's like a Thanksgiving dinner where no one can agree on the stuffing. It represents a bold attempt by conservatives to articulate a clear vision for the future. Think of it as their version of a New Year's resolution, but with more paperwork. However, it has also ignited fierce opposition from Democrats who view it as a threat to their values and priorities. It's like a game of political tug-of-war, but with more shouting. This clash of visions highlights the importance of strategic planning in political transitions. Because let's face it, winging it is not an option. As control of the government changes hands, the stakes are high and the incoming administration has a limited window to implement its agenda. It's like trying to redecorate a house before the in-laws arrive. Project 2025 demonstrates the level of detail and preparation that goes into capitalizing on this crucial period. Because, apparently, even politics needs a good to-do list. The future of American democracy depends on the ability of its leaders to navigate partisan polarization and forge a path forward that serves all citizens. Or at least get everyone to agree on the stuffing. As we navigate these complex political landscapes, your voice becomes more important than ever. Project 2025 is not just a policy blueprint, it's a conversation starter. Like a book club where everyone has strong opinions about the ending. So, what do you think about Project 2025? Share your thoughts, whether they are good, bad, or just plain ugly. Because in democracy, every opinion counts. It's like a potluck dinner where every dish brings something unique to the table. We invite you to join this dialogue, to weigh in on what you believe is the path forward for our nation. Whether you see hope, concern, or a bit of both, your perspective matters. Let's build a future that reflects the diverse voices of America. After all, it's not just about the stuffing, it's about the whole meal. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to stay part of this ongoing conversation. Because your voice can make a difference.